Becky here from Genie Frog Crochet. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. This is a school holiday vlog. So if you hear YouTube channelers in the background, that's because my little guy is in the other room watching TV. So I am continuing with my effort to have no old whips in 2026. When I left you on the last vlog, the first thing on my list was to finish my scarf. So I haven't finished it, but I have got to the end of my yarn. And I want it to be longer. I mean, it's quite long, but because it's quite thick, and yeah, I want this to be a long one, like a long one. Like one that you can wrap around, like, you know, more than, maybe not more than once, but wrap it around and have a good amount of, you know, swish. So we're waiting for a yarn delivery because I did order yarn because it is still October, because we're still participating in No Buy November. So the next thing on the list was, first whip to finish was the shawl. So today I have been doing this. I'm proud of myself. But we do also, as much as I'm going to get my whips done, because I am going to do it, or I'm going to give it my best effort, we do have a Christmas market coming up on the 7th of December, I believe it is. So there's still a good way to go. So I think I've got enough time to crack on with my whips, and also in between do bits and bobs for the market. So I'm going to, later on, I had an idea of making some little rainbow key rings, just as little stocking filler gifts. And obviously if they don't sell at the Christmas market, then they will come for summer markets and spring markets and just general cute little gifts to go on the website. So I'm going to do that. The other thing I think I fancy doing in between, so while I made my my jumper in the background, while I made that, I had out my Aran scraps box. This one here, and I did mention that these boxes, when I first moved into this room, I was going to store them in the bottom shelf of that cupboard, and they do fit, but they don't. They're hard to get in and out, so I don't want them. I had a request for a square stash basket, or a square basket. So I was thinking of just making, with the scraps that's in the box, just making like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 granny squares, joining them in like a box shape, sticking some handles on, and see what it's like. I'll give it a go if I like it, because they will be much easier and more squishy and malleable to get in and out. So I might give that a go later. I'm doing a live stream on TikTok this evening, so I may do it while I'm on there, or I may do my little rainbows while I'm on there. I'm also going to do my first YouTube live on Wednesday. So it's currently Monday for me at the moment. Wednesday I think is the day I'm going to put this vlog out. And I will be, hopefully, if it goes well, I'll be doing a live on YouTube every Wednesday, and possibly on a Saturday too, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to crack on with this. I'm loving the yarn is changing colour now, and it's going to be turning pink soon, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm chilling in between providing snacks and general, you know, there's been some colouring in going on the table. I have company from time to time. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully by the end of this vlog I will say, look, I finished my shawl, and everyone will go, yay! Good morning. It is day 2 of the school holidays, and I've got to say, yesterday the kids were good as gold. So today, for my sins, I have said that I'm going to take them to the indoor play centre, but I'm going to take this. So this is my little bag that I take when I take them to drama club in the car, although now the clocks have gone forward. Oh no, back. I'm not going to be able to do that, it's going to be too dark. So anyway, I've got a big messy ball of chenille yarn. I've got ponytail hair ties. So I'm going to grab my scissors and my hook. I'm going to take that with me when we go. Yesterday I managed to do quite a lot of my shawl because they were being so good. Look at it. So we've started to turn to pink. The pink is coming, and we've got this much left of our cake. Hello. So there's still a little way to go, but I'm hoping after a run around in, you know, slides and up cargo nets, and that they'll be lovely and worn out, and then they'll feel like just chilling again when we get home. I've had a dispatch notice for my yarn to finish off my squishy 3D V-stitch scarf, so I'll open that with you. I also did accidentally on purpose order a bundle of yarn from Vinted yesterday, but it's still October, so it's still okay. It was October 27th yesterday. So I'm going to do that. And then I did think, I was watching one of my favourite YouTubers, favourite vloggers is Passionate Kelsey, and I was watching some of her old Vlogmas videos from last year, and she did a wheel of projects, and I was looking through my Ravelry queue last night. I mean, for starters, my queue, there's 120 items on my queue, but quite a lot of those now are scarves and ponchos. I've got a lot of nice yarn. So what I might do later on when we get back is pick out all my favourite scarves and ponchos, we'll stick them on a wheel, we'll spin the wheel, because I do, even though I'm finishing my whips for 2026, I do still have to be making things for the Christmas market. And scarves, you know, scarves, you can't go wrong with a scarf. I love a scarf. And I fancy making a poncho because I've never made one before. We were talking about ponchos on my live stream on TikTok last night, which made me look, and there's a couple of really nice poncho patterns that I like. So we'll do that later. That might be fun. But as for me, I've got to go and be with the noise. Wish me luck. Hello. Oh, that was loud. Home now with a cuppa, a well-deserved cuppa. The kids thoroughly enjoyed, which is good. It was loud, but I zoned out and I ended up making 1, 2, 3, 4 scrunchies. And I think I possibly have enough left to make one more. So I might sit and do that now just to get, just to use this ball of yarn. Purple hair tie. Scissors, glasses, oh gosh. A hook. So yeah, I am going to drink my coffee, weave in these ends, make one more, and then I need to think of a storage solution for my scrunchies. I haven't started listing them on my website yet, but I'm going to be. I mean, the plan was to make one of every colour first, but of course I can't just make one. What I've realised with this chenille yarn, once you've started using the ball, you've got to use it, because otherwise it's just going to become a big old tangled mess, which is fine. So I was storing them in here, but this is very swiftly filled up. So it seems from these, it seems like I can get 5 from each ball of the Yarn Smith's chenille, which is perfect. So I've got blue ones, yellow ones, red ones. These are ones that I made with acrylic before, when I was just playing around with scrunchies last year, before I took the plunge to use the chenille yarn. So yeah, I've got some jade ones, I've got some Christmas green ones. And as we saw, if you saw, when I unpacked, I bought a lot of colours of this. So maybe I need to have a day where I just make scrunchies, or maybe an evening where I take some up to bed, make some scrunchies watching telly. And yes, maybe think of, or just buy some more boxes. I mean, I don't know. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do a little bit more of my shawl. It's 2:30 in the afternoon now. The kids are more than happy. They've asked if they can go and watch a bit of telly, and because they've blown off some steam and done some exercise, that's fine with me. So I'm going to do this, do a little bit more of my shawl, and then I have popped 10 ponchos and scarves onto a wheel. So later on we'll do that and it'll be fun, and then we can pick out yarn together. So yeah, so I'm just going to do this for now. I'm going to make one of these, then I'm going to weave in all the ends. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to find something to watch. I think I might have an episode of Big Brother to watch from last night, which is always fun. Where is the end of this? There it is. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'll catch up with you a little bit later. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 ends weaved in, but I lost yarn chicken, so I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches to work into. So close! But I do have more of this colour, so that's good, but annoying. Annoying. If I'd had probably just spaced like, well, 5 less stitches in, I'd have had enough. Grr. Hello. I thought we should spin the wheel before it gets too dark, because it's going to get dark. I'm enjoying the clocks changing, I won't lie. But yeah, it's only 4:25 and it's starting to get, I want to put all my lamps on. So let's spin the wheel. We have got on our wheel 10 options of scarves and ponchos. So we've got Pretty Peaceful Poncho, Diversion Scarf, Malia Classic Cowl, Honey Ripple Scarf, Juliet Hooded Pocket Shawl. That looks really good. I'm going to make it at some point. Kelly Bias Scarf, Loretta Scarf, Back Home Poncho, Chevron Infinity Scarf, and Corner to Corner Moss Stitch Scarf. So let's just spin. Whatever it lands on, I think I can remove from the wheel. So, I mean, I want to make quite a lot of scarves, obviously, in the next few weeks. So we'll keep spinning until we've done them all. But let's spin and see what happens. And then I have to look up what yarn we need. Oh. Oh! It is the Juliet hooded pocket shawl. So, right, let's have a look on Ravelry. So if I hit remove, that's gone. Now I'm thinking, am I going to have enough of, because it's quite big if I remember rightly. What yarn? What yarn? So, for the Juliet hooded pocket shawl by Crystal White Van Clean Put, I hope I've said that right. It says yarn weight, we need worsted weight yarn. So, and I need approximately 1300 to 1800 yards. So let's see what we've got. Okay, it is the following morning and the sun is up and bright, but I'm not going to be at my desk today. Well, not now anyway. We are going to the cinema to watch Gabby's Dollhouse, and then we're going to Laser Quest apparently. So we'll do the yarn for the pocket shawl, but we'll do it later. And I think by the time I get home, I think my wool warehouse parcel will be here as well. So I'll open that with you guys too. So I'm going to go and have school holiday fun. See you later. Hello, I'm back. And it's starting to get dark again like it was yesterday. So I figure, hang on, let's move this out. I have found the yarn that I want to use for our Juliet hooded pocket shawl. It's actually, it says the designer's Crystal White Van Clean Put, but it's actually Jolie Knott's Crochet on YouTube, and there's a tutorial. Not sure if I already said that. I've slept since then. So I found a whole pack. It should be more than enough. Of Boho Spirit, Signet Boho Spirit. In this beautiful colourway, we've got pinks and peaches and greens and purples. And I'm not going to manipulate the colours at all. I'm just going to keep joining new balls, and we'll see how it turns out. So I'm very excited about that. And it's tricky because it's Halloween on Friday. We are on pumpkin duty tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be able to start tomorrow. So I might not be able to start until the weekend, but we will make a start. And the only other thing that I wanted to do before saying that's a wrap on this particular vlog, I'm still making progress on my shawl. I haven't forgotten to whip my whips, but while we were at the cinema, I had squishy mail. Where's my scissors? Yeah. So let's open that together first. And then it's very chilly outside, so then I'm going to go and have a lovely warm bath. My eldest son has now taken my littlest son to his swimming lesson, because I have my first live stream on YouTube tonight at 8 p.m. So I'm saying tonight because it's Wednesday here for me. This vlog may not come out until I may be able to get it up and out. Maybe I can do a bit of editing after we've unpacked this. But yes, I'm planning on going live every Wednesday on YouTube. So if you want to come and have a chat, come and have a chat. So what do we got here? Oh, so we've got our yarn that I need to finish my V-stitch scarf. I got 2 of those, but I think possibly I may only need 1. I also got another 2 of this colourway. So this is the Yarn Smith's Play DK. So I got another 2 of those, and then, whoa, look at all this beautifulness. So I've never tried it before. It is Yarn Smith's Free Spirit, and it's an Aran weight yarn. Ooh, it's very soft. So I think I got 4 balls each of 3 colours, I believe. Let's have a look. So that one is 4. I got that colourway. How pretty is that? So I think I'm going to make some hooded cowls with these. So my lovely friend Sean has been making a few and they look delicious. So she's very, very kindly shared with me the pattern that she's been using. But that may be something that we could maybe add to the wheel. So yeah, I got 4 of those, and 4 of these ones. Again, nice purplies, blueies. Ooh, yeah, yum yum. I'm also getting a yarn delivery tomorrow. That is from Vinted, so it's always fun to see what we're going to get, because sometimes on Vinted you don't get what you think you're going to get, but I hope I'm going to get what I think I'm going to get. So we shall see. And now the question is, where is this going to live now? I'm running out of space. May need more shelves. Oh, and also I forgot to show you. Do you remember that I mentioned I was going to maybe make some baskets to keep my scrap yarn in? I did start. Oh gosh, everything's going everywhere, yeah. Can you tell I'm a bit flustered because we've been out for the day? So I started making granny squares out of the clusters. I'm going to join them together to make a lovely box, but I will obviously show you that as and when I do it, because we are together now. I share my life with you. It's us against the world. Oh, I dropped my glasses on the floor, that's not good. So there, I'm going to leave it there for this vlog. It's been a bit of this, bit of that, in, out, play zone, scrunchies, cinema. It's half term. It was always going to be a crazy one, half term. But I do still feel like I've got a little bit done. And as I said, I'll be on live this evening. Come along for a chat if you wish. And so thank you for tuning in to this vlog. And I hope to see you again on the next one. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Because I'm a little bit addicted to doing these now, so I'm here to stay, I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, we're married now, you and I. Okay, I love you all, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, bye.